All right, so for our next project, we are going to be doing the flex sensor. Again, control and click to open the link. And this is what you're going to see using the flex sensor. Now, a flex sensor, so in this circuit, we will use a flex sensor to measure, well, flex. A flex sensor uses carbon on a strip of plastic to act like a variable resistor. But instead of changing the resistance by turning a knob, if you guys remember when I talked about the potentiometer, where it's like you turn a knob, in this situation, you don't turn a knob, rather um, you flex the flex sensor, basically. Now, what are we going to need? We're going to need our Arduino board. We're going to need a breadboard, jumper wires, 11 of them. We're going to need a servo motor, a flex sensor, and a 10K resistor. Okay, 10K resistor. All right, here they provide you with the different things, but let's go to this one because this more kind of aligns with what we are going to be doing. All right, so we're going to need 5 items. Again, create circuit. So each time you're creating a different circuit. Um, so, all right, we have that breadboard, resistor, and no, what was the other one? Resistor, and then the flex sensor, and then oh no, no, I don't need that. Also going to need this, and then the flex sensor. Just type in flex, and there we go. All right, let's just look at that, and I'm going to connect that just in any two, right? That's fine, and I'll put this right up here. And as you can see, the resistor goes to the very last pin over there, which, let me hover over it, pin number 2. So resistor, all right, so it's connected. One terminal is connected to that pin. Now again, I could put it over here, right? It doesn't make any difference. um, but what I'll do is I'll move over to the middle over here, just so it's different from this, just to show you again it doesn't really matter. And then this has to be a 10K resistor. All right, so that's 10 kilo ohm resistor. And if I get it right, so if I get it right, this red goes over here. So this last pin wire is connected to the 5-volt section. All right, so here, and I'm just going to connect it right here. All right, yes, and then this green one, the top over here, both these pins is actually connected to what our analog pin, analog pinhole. So here, because they're in the same lane, it doesn't matter. They're both connected to each other. So this goes here, and then connected right here, and that's going to be green. And our 5-volt, let's finally connect our 5-volt. And this is going to be red. And again, you could probably make yours look a little bit much more cleaner than mine is, but that's fine. And then this is going to be black. All right, so we got these two. This part is connected. Now let's look at what else. All right, so this next pin over here is connected to the GND, as you can see. So that would be here, and we can just easily connect it right here. And it's connected to, again, as you can see, we bridged the gap because, again, they're not connected. This side is a gap. Um, so that's bridged. Now, pin number 9 is connected to the signal. If you remember the one we just did about driving the servo motor, and then the rest just connect. So all we have to do is just connect our servo motor now. And if you remember, so this is ground. Um, this is ground. Now, in the previous one, I was more elaborate in showing you how the different parts of the breadboard works, but this time I'm just going to connect straight to ground, as you can see. Again, it's ground, so we're completing the circuit. and then this is power. That's going to go straight to the this section. Change the color. All right, and then signal is going to pin number 9, and I'm going to change this to orange, as you can see. All right, so at this point our circuit is complete. We have our 5 volts that goes through here, and it goes vertically all the way to the top. So that's connected to this, that's power. And then the ground, same thing for ground. And then of course our signal goes to this part. And then of course again our GND ground goes over here to this pin. This goes to our analog pin, and then to this terminal, and then this terminal go to our analog pin, and then we have the end of the resistor terminal going to our positive, our 5-volt lane. All right, so that is done. Now we have to do is just put in the code, switch to text, continue, go back, scroll down, copy code, control A to select everything in here. Well, first you have to click in there, and then control A, delete, control V to paste, and start simulation. And as you can see now, every time, so I'm going to click on it and then move it. And as you can see, when I flex it, it's like a variable resistor. As you can see, returns back, flex. There you go. It's like, so that at this point, the project is complete. All right. Thank you.